Hobby Football, 4-box, 1/3 of a case break. Pick your team number 8. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to go left 4. 4, 5, 6. We'll go right 4. And we got 4. So we're going to go right side. What's up, David T? We're going to go right side here. I'm not sure if we're going to get to these tonight. It doesn't seem like we will. So I'm going to go ahead and number these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll be back at it tomorrow on those. Seems like is going to happen. We're going to try to get these last bit of mosaic draft picks going next, though. David T, what's up, man? That's crazy, though. Yes, that guy who's selling it through, what is it? Is it on Golden? Yeah, I think it's on Golden. Shy. He's the one that did the. He was part of the Logan Paul deal. He was the one who ended up buying that case, and then he was the one who sold it to Logan Paul. If you watch that video, he's on there. All right, everything ships. Bills, Chargers, Patriots, 49ers, and the Bucks. Mark Davis Mills, Herbert, Zach Davidson, 121 out of 199 for the Vikings. Big Ben, Brady, 101. Jim Kelly for the Bills, 149 out of 149, 9 spot. Titans, 3-3 out of 99. Blue auto. A little dusty. Titans, John H. A little dusty. Sermon is 168. Joe Burrow, Silver Sensations for the Bengals. Romo, Silver. Danny Jones to 249 tricolor for the New York Football Giants. D-Hop, Mon, Young, Herbert, card number 19, second year, silver. .48 out of 49, jersey autograph, bronze, De'Ami Brown for Washington. Another dusty one. She's dusty. Shark to 199 blue. Javonte Williams, rookie silver. Stevenson Patriots, card number 75. 75 out of 75, Marshall Jr. for the Carolina Panthers. 2-2 Atwell, silver rookie. 9 spot, Mac Jones, rookie sensations, card ends in a 0. Trey Lance, what is this? Club level silver. Card number 245, San Francisco, the 5 spot. With a nice one. JY, what did that F1 Schumacher auto? Well, what is it? What grade is it? Fitzpatrick rookie silver. Deion Sanders 6/75 tricolor field level for the Atlanta Falcons. Silver Gore for the Chiefs. Jalen Waddle. Nico Collins for the Texans. Rookie silver field level. Javonte Williams. PSA 8. It's red. I mean, of course, 10 would be nice, but, an 8, especially on those F1 cards, dude. Holy smokes, some F1 cards get beat up on grading, huh? They take a beating. All those superfractors got low grades, huh? At least most of the ones that I saw. Yeah, that's alright. Awesome card, though. They still upcharge you. Wow. What assholes. Usually the upcharge is... It's one of those weird hobby phenomenons, right? Whenever you get the upcharge, it's... Even though you're getting charged more, it's actually... tends to be more exciting because typically that means high grades. And, yeah, that stinks. I think the only F1 card I have in my collection is a Schumacher rookie. No, actually, I lied. So, he was in 2022 or 2021 Chrome, right? Yeah, No. Which one's the most recent one? 2022 or 2021? F1 Chrome. Well, either one. Schumacher would be the only one out of the newest set that I have. I only have one card. I bought it raw off of eBay for like freaking $1 or $2. Ended up just throwing it in my SGC stack, and somehow, some way, it came back in SGC 10. So I was happy about that. I like the Schumacher family, even though I'm not really big into F1. But I did dabble a little bit in F1 when it came out, just because one, I wasn't super familiar with it. It's not something that I just wasn't willing to get out of my comfort zone, even though I should have. But at the time, I wasn't willing to. So shame on me, but that's all right. But I did pick up. He's an Asian driver at the time. I think he was F2 maybe in 2021 or 2020 F1 Chrome. It's like forget what his name is. You probably know. And I actually picked up I don't want to say a bunch, but I picked up a good chunk of refractors and sapphires. I need to get those sent into grading. I don't know why I sent the base Schumacher, but not any of those. But it's one of those things with grading. You send in a stack of cards for grading, and then as soon as you send it out, literally as soon as you send it out, next day you're looking at cards and you find just a huge stack of stuff that you're like, why didn't I include any of these? Like, happens every time. No, not that guy. No, he was in, maybe he wasn't F1. Maybe he wasn't F1? It's like, it's ZHOU, I think. Yeah, ZHOU, that guy. Yeah, I picked up some, because at the time he was like crazy cheap. And then I think maybe he moved up or changed teams or something. I'm not sure how all that works. And then his card prices kind of blossomed a little bit. But at the time, I was getting sapphires for like $9, like super cheap. But I'm talking these cheapo cards while you got amazing cards. But I'm just not a F1 person. But I try to dabble a little bit, try to get a little bit of everything. Darius. Birds away, Friarmuth. Oh, J.J. Watt for the Cardinals out of 5, baby. 2 out of 5 green. That's our second green that we pulled out of Select. J.J. Watt. Oh, almost dropped him. Who got the Cardinals? Will. He's on a streak today, man. He's on a streak today. Najee Harris, rookie at field level silver for the Steelers. Bateman, silver. Ian Book to 249. Tricolor. Lance Briggs to 25 tie-dye autograph. That's actually really cool. Bears going TG Cardman. Yeah, I wish I would have dabbled more into F1. And at the time, so this is crazy, okay? So whenever F1 Chrome initially came out, okay, it was the first F1 product since whenever that was, like freaking early 2000s or 90s or whatever it was, right? Or yeah, early 2000s. I was ordering because that was 2020. That was blow up. Everything's happening. Okay, Patrick Mahomes silver, Des Fitzpatrick silver, Mac Jones card number 151 for the 1 spot. Tom Brady 74 out of 75 for the 4 spot. Let me show you guys that again with the Bucks. 74 out of 75, field level tricolor 4 spot Sackers. Nice card. It's low right now. Just everybody's low right now on F1. So F1. Actually, I'll talk after I'm done. While I'm sleeving up these cards, be a better idea. Javonte Williams, rookie silver. Kyle Pitts, field level. 2-2 Atwell for the Rams to 99 rookie jersey. Michael Carter, silver for the Jets. Burton. Corey Davis for the Jets to 149 tricolor. Woodson silver. Oh, that's a good color. ETN Jr. 7 out of 75 jersey autograph white parallel. We got to get John H. something for the Jaguars here. We got to get a freaking monster Trevor Lawrence. We've been hitting some pretty good cards for pretty much every other team but the Jaguars. Like, we need the Jaguars bad. He needs the Jaguars really bad. Silver Marshall Jr. Stevenson for the Bills, 181 out of 199, 1 spot. Camp for the Texans, silver. So at that point in 2020, like, you know, everything is like crazy. Absolutely bonkers, right? And they come out with the F1, and I put in an order for like a bunch. I want to say it was like, well, actually, I think did they audit? No, they didn't allocate that. I think I got like, I want to say it was like 7 or 8 cases, okay? 7 or 8 cases, and it was a brand new F1 product. And I ended up getting all of it because I don't think at the time like very many dealers was ordering it because it was, I mean, COVID was blowing up and everyone's focused on other stuff, and like, you know, it was at the time. I mean, it came pre-order wise. It was like a cheapo box. I want to say honestly, man, I want to say that they were under $100 through the distributors. Okay, that changed. You know, the 2021. I could tell you that. I forget how much I paid, but I know it wasn't that cheap for 2021 Chrome. I could tell you that right now. But 2020 Chrome, whenever it came out, it was like, and then too, like, you have to, with Topps, it's you pre-order like months in advance, where Panini is like, hey, you got 3 weeks, hurry up and put in your order. So Topps is a little bit more on their game, and you have to pre-order stuff months in advance, okay? So again, I did like 7 or 8 cases. It was like too cheap. It was like super cheap, and I was like, it's F1. I'm not familiar with it. It isn't something I deal with. But again, it's 2020. Everything's blowing up. I just want to buy as much of everything that I can. That was my thought process. Okay. Yeah. No, I know. Believe me, it makes me sick. Well, there's a lot of things that make me sick, but I don't think like that too much. I don't look. I always just look in the future. At the time, it was a good deal. I'm going to tell you, but at the time, it was a good deal. So it's all good. You know, you can't predict the future, but I got like I want to say it was 7 cases. Let's say 7 cases. So 7 cases, and the boxes were like under 100, and you had to order in advance. I didn't know anything about F1, but they were so cheap that I was like, I'm going to put in for a whole bunch. And I ended up getting all that I ordered because I guess, you know, usually a product just gets auto allocated out because they know everybody's going to want it, so they just auto allocate it. They didn't do it on that one. So I got everything that I got. So then I was a little bit scared because now I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, no one wanted this F1. I just bought 7 cases for thousands of dollars. I'm going to be sitting on this stuff forever, you know? Well, boom, it finally releases. And at the time, even Blowout, I think they initially ran pre-orders at like 150 a box or 200 a box. So that was their initial like pre-order per box or something. I want to say it was like, honestly, I want to say it was like 150 or 200. It was under 100 through the distributor, so probably 150 is probably what they were trying to get, maybe 200. They sold out. Okay, well that's promising. They come out with another amount of cases on their website at a higher price. It sells out again. So it gets up to about $500 a box. Okay, so between, you know, that happening, by the time it gets released, I think it was about a $500 box. So I'm like, oh hell yeah, you know. I just got these for under 100 to the distributor. The market's going crazy for whatever reason. I know nothing about it. So I ended up doing a deal with another dealer because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to break 7 cases of this F1. And I don't even break F1. I know it's new. Maybe people want it. Maybe people don't. Apparently people want it. I don't know. We were selling so much other stuff, I just didn't even want to deal with having to break 7 cases of F1 and sort it out and everything. So I was just like, I sold them all to another dealer. Obviously less than $500 a box. It was still a great deal for me. I made a good chunk of change. I'm very happy. But now those things are what, like 30 grand a case? Yeah. That was crazy. Mac Jones, 0. Elijah Moore, silver. I didn't break a single box. I sold them all to another dealer. Campbell to 199 tricolor. And we didn't break any F1 Chrome 2020. 0. Until 2021 stuff came out. After it was already known that this shit's hot, you know. Stokes, Trey Lance for the 5. Debo, 59 out of 249 for the 9 spot. But yeah, pretty much ultimately what I wanted to tell you is I had 7 cases and I freaking blew it. I freaking blew it, man. Kyle Pitts, silver. Just imagine if I was just like, hey man, you know, these are super cheap. I'll just hang on to them and put them in the storage area and just let them sit, you know? Imagine if I would have done that. Just imagine. Just freaking imagine. I'd buy a freaking RV right now. Seth Williams. Been buying them to break around 28K. Yeah, that's crazy. Justin Fields. Mac Jones, Phenom silver, ends in a 0. Another Kyle Pitts, field level silver, ATL. But like I said, at the time, it was a great deal. Slap that down for good luck. Jimmy Garoppolo, San Fran, 36 out of 149. 6th spot. Rondell Moore. I made good money on it. I didn't even have to break it. I was happy as can be, man. So, but that's how I try to look at things. 99 J.K. Dobbins jersey. Not like what could have been, because it's like, what could have been? Well, it's not. So, you know. Debo silver for the 1. All right, let's look at this thing. Najee Harris, Jumbo Rookie Signature Swatches Prism, Pittsburgh Steelers, John H. And then on the flip side of that, okay, you want to hear another story? And again, hey, you got to take the bad with the good, okay? In 2020, you could buy anything. Jim Kelly, one. You could buy anything and wait a couple weeks and it was going up. Anything. Holy smokes. San Francisco, 28 out of 49, the 8 spot. My man, Roy P., baby. Green, Trey Lance, or what is it, lime green, out of 49. So again, you got to take with the good with the bad here, okay? And this was in a scenario where everything was going up. I kind of missed the boat on some things because stuff was going up so high that it was like, oh my gosh, can it go up any higher? And then it was like, next week it's higher. It's like, oh my gosh, can it go up any higher? Next week it's higher. And it's like, you know what I mean? It was one of those scenarios. So I played the market wrong, and that's okay. But I played the market wrong. And Prism Basketball, 1920 Prism Basketball, ended up getting up to $50,000. Nixon bases 9. $50,000 for a case of 1920 Prism Basketball Hobby. Ian Book Silver. Dokes Silver. Smith Marset 12 out of 99 Vikings. Another Jim Zorn auto. Seabirds number to 299. Prism Basketball Hobby 1920 gets up to about 50 thou. Okay? And I've been watching it since it was at 20,000, okay? And just the past couple of weeks it was at like 40, okay? Within like 2 weeks it went from 40 to 50. And I was like, man, I should have bought in at 40, right? But I'm like, every time I'm like, at 40 grand, holy smokes, 40 grand for a case of Prism Basketball. What the hell am I going to do with this? And then it jumps to 50, and now it's like, man. So FOMO kicked in, but kicked in way too late. Or, you know, my balls finally dropped, and then I ended up picking up a case of Prism Basketball for 50 grand. 1920 Prism Basketball, 50 grand. Okay? And pretty much, dude, as soon as I bought it, I swear, it's like as soon as I purchased it and I gave him the money, it was just downhill from there. And I think I ended up getting out of it at like, I want to say like 30K. It was a 20 grand loss. And it was a very disappointing moment. But you got to take it with the bad with the good, you know? I made money on other products during that time frame, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's all good. Other stuff I had went up. I bought other stuff at a better time. But yeah. Yeah, same here too. What's some other stuff I've taken big old losses on? There's I'll be honest, there's quite a few products that I have right now that I bought that is like going for half value. Yeah, same JY. That was a problem in 2020. It was like sports cards, stocks, crypto, and if you timed it right, it was perfect. If you held too long, like my dumbass, it was not good. Some of that shit I'm still holding because I don't want to sell it because it's so low, but at the same time, it's like maybe you should probably sell it. Oh, no, she does not know about that. But that's all right. But what was another one? I want to say I have about 400 1920 Mosaic basketball hanger boxes that I paid like, I don't know, probably $65 to $70 a box. And I got 400. And now they're down to like 39 or 35 bucks. It's like half value. Well, I was in on Doge, and I bought Bitcoin at the height. I bought Doge cheap. I should have sold it at the height, but again, it was FOMO of it going higher, so I didn't sell, and I should have, because I got in on Doge at like 7 or 8 cents. So it was a pretty that was a pretty good buy. Doge at 7, or it was like 7. Yeah, I think, some was 7, some was 8 cents, right? Whenever Doge got up to 70 cents, like I'm talking it was probably like a 70 grand profit if I would have sold. Yeah, maybe something like that, maybe 60 grand, I don't know. 50, 60, 70 grand. And I didn't sell. And I still haven't sold. I'm still holding on to like a shit ton of Dogecoins. Well, I did a couple of those. Literally, let me look. We did some mosaic hangers. Yeah, it was the Genesis Hunt. 1920 mosaic basketball, 10 hanger box, random teams, number 14. So it looks like we did 14 of those at some point. Yeah, exactly, JY. Yeah, I got some other. I honestly, like I said, I have a bunch of stuff that I picked up during that big time frame. A lot of it we broke, and a lot of it I sold, and you know what I mean. Just like with this business, with just like a lot of businesses, some stuff you make money on, some stuff you lose money on. As long as you're making money on more stuff than you're losing, as long as you're in the green more than you're in the red, then you're good to go. And that's Gore, silver. You got to take those risks too. I mean, at that point, again, everything was blowing up, so it was like 97 out of 99 blue, AJ Brown, and a lot of stuff I timed good. So I'm not Trevor Lawrence. I'm not hurting by any means, but there's definitely quite a few things. Crypto, some stocks, Jalen Waddle, silver, and some other sports products that I held on for far too long. Zach Wilson, 23 out of 25. 3-spot, baby. Roy P. Oh, my goodness. Roy P. Trey Lance, tie-dye RPA. 23 out of 25. Let's go. Roy P., that's you, baby. Stacking them up, baby. Stacking them up one more time for you. 23 out of 25. All right. I'm going to just slip this. This card looks like really, 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 really good. I'm going to slip her in a top loader just for extra. Take a picture first for extra protection versus the mag. If you want me to mag it, I can. I guess I could slip a penny sleeve on the front if you would like, but I'll probably just top load it if you don't say anything. Wow. Last box in the break. Bang, baby. Sermon for the 8. Zach Moss, 25 out of 75 for the 5-spot jersey. No zebra this case either. No zebra. Basham Silver. No, this one's a different case actually. Right? Yeah, this is a different case. Mahomes out of 199, tricolor. Levi O, silver. Travis Etienne Jr., 30 out of 49, orange, Jaguars. Kenneth Murray, Chargers, 78 out of 99, autograph, blue auto for the 8. What else do I got? A whole bunch of. Dude, I got so many of these So some of the stuff like with cards, a lot of these boxes and stuff are super like liquid. Okay, like there's so many people buying them. eBay, dealers, breakers, customers. You can open them up and sell the singles. Like sports cards, sealed product, super liquid. Okay, so I don't mind having stuff. It's super liquid for at least for me being a breaker and a dealer. It's super liquid. I could get rid of stuff very easily. It may not be the exact price that I want, but I could get rid of it very easily. Kyle Pitts Silver, Nico Collins Silver. But some things like those mosaic hangers, I could easily sell them all. Probably Blowout or Steel City or you know what I mean. I could easy. Wouldn't be the price that I would want. I can tell you that right now. Number to 149, Michael Carter. But this one here that I'm about to say is not liquid at all. And I need to start moving them slowly but surely. But it's just, I know it's going to be a pain in the ass. But I'll tell you the story after that. Hold on. Jamar Chase, rookie silver. Justin Fields, silver for the Bears. Zach Wilson, field level. St. Brown white, very nice. 13, almost jersey, 13 out of 35. The Lions, John F. Newsome for the Bears, silver. Yeah, I did pretty good. I could have done way better. But those box prices are going cheap, or like they fell. So I did pretty good. So I bought 100 of them. Somebody bought 50 of them off of me, and I gave them a great deal because they bought so many. So I pretty much essentially didn't make much money at all. But I mean, 50 times a little bit of money does add up. But so I got rid of 50 quick. Another couple, probably 25 or 30 whenever I posted them on my website, and then I took 25 of them, I think. Whatever I had left, which I think was about 25, to the National, and I was able to sell all of them at the National, all to this one guy. No, not all to one guy. I think maybe 20 of them to this guy, and maybe a couple others. I think 2 other people was it? Yeah. But yeah, I ended up selling all those. I didn't time it exactly right at the $1,200 a box, but I wouldn't have been able to sell that quantity at that price. You know what I mean? Maybe I could have got a couple of them at that price, but either way, I still made out pretty good. And now they're down to like, I don't know, 800 or 850 or something. So they're creeping downwards. Yeah, that was another one that I risked. Star Wars Sapphire. I bought 100 boxes. Like, there's no way I can break 100 boxes. Like, a lot of this stuff I don't mind. Like, I could get 50 cases of select football. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't have enough money for that. But if I would, like, I know I could eventually, periodically over the next, however long, I could definitely break it, sell the boxes, But like those, there's no way I could break 100 of those. But I felt like the risk reward there was on my side. So everybody went crazy again, 2020, right? And the Rock Bumblebee rookie PSA 10 sold for, it was like Deshaun Watson bought it for like 50 or 60K. Anybody remember that PSA 10? The Rock Bumblebee rookie. So then it comes out this wrestling card guy that I follow on Twitter. He's like essentially the biggest wrestling collector. He says, hold up everybody, wait a second. What you guys don't know is that may be The Rock's first rookie card, but how about The Rock's rookie wrestling card? Ah, okay. Comes out The Rock 1997. What was his name? Rocky Mativa? I forget what it was. But either way, 1999 or 1997 Panini WWF sticker boxes, which a lot of those were pushed outside of the States and were in a lot in Europe. They do a lot of the stickers, right? The soccer stickers. There we go. Thanks, man. So they do a lot more stickers in Europe and stuff, especially with the soccer and everything. So they pushed a lot of those out overseas. So 1997 Panini WWF stickers. He gets a whole bunch of them, sends a whole bunch to get graded. Okay, he ends up with the first PSA 10. Okay, I think he sold it through Golden, or he sold it through an auction house for like a bunch of money. I think he sold it for like $20K or something like that. There was a lot of hype, you know. Oh, this is his rookie, and you know, the stickers, people prefer not to have the stickers, but hey, it's his first wrestling card / sticker, right? So he ends up quick to act, gets a couple to PSA 10, and bada boom, bada bing, he sells them off. So now it's the mad rush to get those 1997 Panini WWF boxes. Okay. Well, I contact a guy that had some quantity on eBay. I said, hey, I see that you guys got like, I don't know, 10 or 20 boxes. What can you do? Well, they say, hey, we got a lot more. We got around 150 boxes. They're in Egypt. We got a warehouse in Egypt with 150 of these. Okay? I make a deal to buy 150 of them. All right? Of these boxes. Okay? I'm pretty sketched out. If I'm being honest. It was like it was between 10 and 15K. Okay, it was between 10 and 15K. I don't remember the exact number, but I know it was 5 figures. To buy 150 of these. Yeah, because I think it was like 100 bucks a box. Yeah, I think it was 15K. 15 grand to buy 150 of these. Okay. Well, whenever they come rolling in, and again, it's like this place in Egypt has just these sitting there since 1997. Like, what the hell, right? Well, I'm willing to take the risk because holy shit, if I buy 150 of these, I mean, how many PSA 10 stickers are in there? Because each box has like 50 packs. Okay, and fast forward a little bit, I opened up like 20 of them. There's a shit ton of rock stickers in each box. You pull like 3 or 4 rock stickers. Now, granted, they're not all well centered, a lot of them have weird ink spots and stuff. You know, it's 1997. Either way, you get them. You can get quite a few out of the boxes. But I'm thinking, man, you know, he sold that one PSA 10. I'm thinking I bought out. So I pretty much bought out the remaining boxes. You know, of course, there's been some scattered about, and there's still some on eBay now. But I pretty much bought out the last remaining, like, quantity of 1997 Panini WWF Trey Lance boxes. So, they come in, and a bunch of the boxes are fucking, like, damaged. Not a bunch. I would say a bunch. About a third of the 150, about 50 boxes, maybe 40 boxes, are damaged in some sort of way. Either crushed, the seals off. A good portion of those 40 had mold on the bottom. It's not like disgusting, nasty mold, but it definitely some mold growth. They were, you know, probably not, you know, definitely not properly stored somewhere in Egypt. You know, I don't know. So I ended up getting a discount off the guys once they came in. I'm like, what the hell, right? That was awesome too. That was awesome. So I ended up getting a pretty hefty discount. So I was at like 15K. I think I got like a 3 or 4 grand discount. Okay. But I'm still happy as can be. I got these boxes. Okay. I start ripping open a whole bunch of them. Like I said, I end up sending like 20 of them to PSA. I'm thinking, man, if I could just get 1, 2 to PSA 10, I'm in the green. None of them PSA 10. I think I got 2 9s, an 8, a 7, 6, a couple 6s, a couple 7s. You know, it's just all across the board. And none of them PSA 10'd. And then just people, once everyone kind of had the same mindset that I did, so everyone started sending them in for grading, and then more and more were getting sold, and more were getting graded on eBay, and people were opening up those boxes, and it pretty much just killed You know, it just killed it. And I have like 100 freaking 1997 WWF sticker boxes that I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I said, most of this stuff is super liquid. With sports cards, sealed products, super liquid. It's super. I mean, but what I need to do is just slowly but surely, you know, sell off a couple boxes every week on eBay via eBay auction. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't. He probably didn't mean to do that. Yeah, he just didn't mean to. All right, and the big hit of the break right here: Trey Lance tie-dye RPA going out to the 3-spot. Roy P. 2021 Select Football 4-box pick your team break number 8. The last 4 boxes from the case right there. Break number 9 on the website.